Well, tonight, many struggling Northwest Arkansas and River Valley farmers await possible good news on a couple of financial fronts.
This week, President Trump meets with China's president to hopefully work out a trade deal, and that could reopen ports to U.S. farm imports again. And despite international tensions created by tariffs, Senator Tom Cotton of Arkansas told me today the president is set to redirect some of that record-setting tariff money the U.S. is making right now.
I've been in touch throughout this year with President Trump, with Secretary of the Treasury, with our trade representative, Jamison Greer, to impress upon them just how urgent it is to get more markets open for our farmers across the state. We'll see come Thursday what actually Xi Jinping has been willing to do. They've announced some tentative deals in the past, only to renege on them. In 2019 as well. I know President Trump is working hard, though, on behalf of our soybean farmers and all of our ag producers to find new markets for them to export their product to. These are very tough times for farmers across the state. I think it's going to start getting better next year. As part of the big, beautiful bill, we passed the Bozeman Farm Bill, provide our farmers the safety net they need. That obviously doesn't get them through this year. I think once the government is reopened, the president has tentative that he's soon to announce that provide them some bridge aid to get them from 2025 into 2026 when the new farm bill should take effect.
What does that look like, this bridge aid? Because there's been a lot of talk about something to fill that gap until we can get to next year. What does that look like?
The main thing the president has talked about is using some of the tariff revenue from the tariffs he's imposed on other countries for their cheating in trade with the United States for decades to aid our farmers, to make sure that family farms that go back generations are not going under because of the unique circumstances they faced over the last few years. Drought conditions, Joe Biden's record inflation that drove up all their costs, foreign countries cheating on trade deals like China, closing its Arkansas soybean exports. That's the kind of step that would hopefully help them pay off loans or maybe have some loan forbearance through the U.S. Department of Agriculture until we can get into the next season where, again, the Bozeman Farm Bill should help provide them a better safety net to make sure that our family farms can continue to work not just for the next year, but for the next generation as well.
And he says the president's team feels they have the authority to do this, to move money to help farmers from the tariff, but their hands are tied until the government shutdown ends. The biggest